Very last one, a little baby potato. Take them off my spoon here. And as you can see, I still have a little bit of potato left. So even though everything is full, if someone comes over and you didn't make a potato for them, they have a little extra for them. Alright, so here I'm going to get just a little cheese and place them on top. So I'll get my pan. I'll put fresh gloves on just because those had quite a bit of potato on them. And then we'll take it out to Big Perm for him to place on the smoker. But we'll see how much room he has. I know he has a salmon on there and he has quite a few slabs of ribs on him. So he might have to make room for me. But we can share. Alright. You try to fit it into your pan the best way that you can. Try to get everything to fit. Okay, so everything's here. And I'll get some of the cheese and just sprinkle that on top. And this time I can move it to my actual cutting board. And it's just a little extra layer of cheesy goodness. Alright, that does it for our double baked potatoes. We'll take this out to Big Perm, have them put them on smoker, and I'll show you what they look like afterwards. See you later.
Salmon's been on for about an hour now. Should have a nice little small crust on it, especially from the seasons we've been placing on it. And we also had the ribs. The ribs should be wrapped about an hour as well. We're not going to take a peek at the ribs till probably about 45 more minutes to see how far they're coming along, to see if we need to extend the time or not. Remember, don't always go on time. Go when the food's ready. Remember, you don't want to make anybody sick, especially when they're dealing with poultry. Chicken, turkey, anything like that, man, you will send people to the hospital. So especially with pork, be careful as well. But always make sure you cook to when it's done, not the time. If people get mad it's going to be a little bit longer, hey, you'd rather for them to be mad and have great barbecue than have barbecue on time and be sick and have to rush them to the hospital. And nobody hates a real bad cookout. So right now what we're going to do next is we're going to check how to see how the salmon look. We're going to give it a nice little spritz to make sure we can continue to add moisture to it, because we never want the salmon to dry out, get all flaky and chalky and stuff. That stuff tastes terrible. So let's take a look and see how everything's going. Oh yeah, so right here, you know what I'm saying, it's starting to dry out a little bit. We still put a little moisture out here, so what we're going to do is we're still going to spritz it, but we're not going to wash all the rub and stuff off. We're just going to make sure, hold up, make sure all this stuff is clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a nice little spray. And we'll hit it again later on and make sure that everything caramelizes. We want to add a little moisture to it, and we don't mind a little sugar. But remember, we don't want too much sugar because we're going to burn our meat if we do, and that's going to be horrible. So let's go ahead and buckle this back up because we don't want to lose a lot of heat. And then we'll put the potatoes. As a matter of fact, while I still got this open, we're going to go ahead and put my wife's potatoes on. And right here, it'll be great for it. They're going to stay on about an hour. Place them on the smoker, so right now we're pretty full. We're going to keep them over here towards this direction, kind of keep them out of the way of the heat. We want to get good circulation inside the cooker. But we also want to make sure that we get these nice and toasted. Yeah, so we're maxed out today. So alright, we're good to go. Push this up, make sure we close them up, buckle them up tight. Won't lose any heat. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's also check our fire too. But what I'm going to do is, the logs I have left, I'm going to kind of start stretching them out. Because you don't want to oversaturate your salmon or any kind of fish with smoke. So at this point, I maybe start putting 1 to 2 logs in per, instead of like the 2 to 3 before. And I'm going to start adding some charcoal as well, because charcoal is a cleaner burn. Man, got some of the best tasting salmon, quote unquote, my mother and a whole lot of her friends and aunts and all that stuff. So you don't want to mess up that fish, trust me. So we're going to hang out for a little second, grab a couple little adult beverages, for the kids, kid beverages. Hey, gotta have everybody at the party. And we're gonna sit back and hang out, let this finish up for the next 30 minutes to an hour. Then we really gonna kick it. See you soon. Welcome back to Zilla'S Pit. Your boy Big Perm, better known as El Jefe of the barbecue community. Now is the time of triumph or the time of shame. So here's the time that you really know if you took your time or you rushed your cook and make sure you did all your preparations correctly, followed your tips and all the other fun stuff. So I unwrapped a couple of slabs earlier because they was ready to come off. And I'm gonna make sure that they're nice and glazed properly. We got one slab ready to still be wrapped, and it'll probably take it just a little bit longer, but it's about ready to come off. So let's see what we got going on. Oh man, look at that. Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with my sauce and my little au jus here. Slide this a little bit over here. I don't want to mess up my little pretty trailer. It's not much, but it's still mine, baby. Man, look at that. I mean, I'm just an old country boy from West Tennessee, giving these people this Nashville barbecue. You know, a lot of people just, they rush their food and don't take their time, so I'm here to show you, baby. You don't have to have the mega millions or the mega thousands, you know. We can make it happen. Man, look at this. Wow. So we're gonna cut these up. And man, the salmon came out perfect. You know, it's looking beautiful. Whites, double. Oh my gosh. These potatoes, they're looking epic. Right now, the cheese has just married into the potato, and everything is meshed so well, man. It's just, man, it's ready to do its thing. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull these two slabs. I'm gonna do a little checking on this, see how far along the last slab has to go. We'll let this probably cool for the next maybe 10-15 minutes before we start slicing. And I promise you, man, if you take your time and you enjoy it, man, I promise you, man, you'll have fun each and every time, and you'll be the rock star of your cookout. Yo, Zilla'S Pit Barbecue, Big Perm, El Jefe, baby, coming straight for you from 2016 to beyond. Peace. Taking the ribs off the smoker, take the salmon off the smoker, yes. Unwrapped everything, tacked it up, brushed it with some nice sauce, got it real nice and ready for the people that's gonna arrive in a little while and get a nice little grub on. We gotta change up, get freshened up, but before we do, we wanna make sure you understand that everything we do it from the heart. And all the hustling that we do, man, it's, you know, we try to do it to bring good light to our family name and represent Nashville barbecue in the most positive way, in the most dignified way we know we can. So, only thing I like to say is have fun when you barbecue. Barbecue with the one you love. Make sure you enjoy what you're doing, and when you do, I promise you, you'll have a great barbecue. Zilla'S Pit Barbecue, El Jefe, and the Boss Lady out. She's Nashville born, I'm Nashville bred, and we're out here giving you Nashville barbecue.